What's good, y'all? I had to hop right back on here, y'all. Okay, so listen. Y'all know I'm a life coach. Book a session with me, okay, y'all? But I've been on the phone with y'all, and you guys are struggling between the fact of when to know how to help, when should you be helping people, and when should you be setting boundaries, being selfish, not helping people, okay? And let me just put this out there. But first, if this is your first time seeing me, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You're going to get your life bossed up here at the Winner Circle. If you've been a part of the Winner Circle, you my day ones. I love you and I mean it. But let's get into this video, okay? A lot of y'all be playing Captain Save-A-Ho too much. Yeah. Captain Save-A-Ho too much. Stop coming to everyone's rescue all the time. Stop going to everyone's aid all the time, running by their side all the time. Stop. You literally out here being a thief. You just thieving and stealing people's burdens from them. You going by their side and you picking up and you carrying people's burdens. You literally are carrying people's cross when they're supposed to be carrying their own cross. And I'm finna get into it. I'm finna dive into it and really unpack this message for y'all just in case you don't understand. Because I know it's going to be a lot of people out there. Oh, I just don't want to see nobody going through that. This is y'all. This is y'all. But I'm going to help y'all through this. I don't want to see people going through that. I know what that feels like to have to deal with that. I've been through this too. I've dealt with that. I've dealt with this baby mama, this type of baby daddy. I've dealt with this hardship. I've lost a job before. I've dealt with losing a car before. Now, I'm not saying every once in a while you can't be of assistance. It's going to be some people who not ready to hear this message and be like, I don't agree with what you're saying. You just ain't there yet, okay? But hopefully I can bring it all the way home to you, okay? Because when you rush to people's aid all the time, you are hindering them. You are robbing them from their rock bottom, okay? And let me tell you why rock bottom is so vital in some people's life. Let me tell you why. I don't want to say struggle, but I'm going to say struggle. Let me tell you why trials and tribulations is so vital to people's growth, okay? Because one or two things is happening when you see somebody carrying a burden, when you see somebody struggling, when you see somebody going through hardship time after time after time after time. It's only one of two things happening, okay? And the first one is they got karmic debt to clear out. They done did some bad shit to put some bad shit out there, and they gotta clear their karmic debt to balance the scale. And this happens for everybody. You reap what you sow. Whatever you put out comes back to you like a boomerang, and it might not come back in the form that you put it out. It might come back in finances. It might come back in sleepless nights. It might come back in your car breaking down. It might come back in this person was laughing at somebody thinking they can't be touched, thinking they can't be da-da-da. Next thing you know, they walk into the bus and now somebody else is pointing the finger laughing at them. People have to balance their karmic scales. People have to balance their karmic debt. And then here you go. Oh, let me just scoop you up and save you from your debt. Stop it. And you wonder why some of your blessings and your breakthroughs ain't coming. Because you playing Captain Save-A-Ho and you trying to intervene with the universal laws that God got going on to balance this lifetime out, to balance this world out, to make things right, for people to right their wrongs. That's not your job. That's above your pay grade. Stop always going to people's rescue when you see somebody carrying a burden. You have no idea what God is doing in their life. Did they die from it? Did anybody ever die from having to replace their car battery? I'll wait. Did anybody ever die, go homeless, go hungry, from maybe they got their lights out for a day? Maybe they just got a bad baby mama, a bad baby daddy who always just talking, always got this drama. You have no idea what kind of karma that you are trying to save them from. It is not your job to intervene in everyone's BS. It's not. Everybody is not your assignment. Everybody ain't your assignment, baby. And you wonder why God keep on knocking your head through the washer and dryer. Knocking your head through the washer and dryer. You wonder why you learning lessons that you wasn't even trying to learn. Because you intervening, you inserting yourself in other people's business. Let some people walk through them burdens. Let people carry their own cross. Because when you constantly rescuing people, people are not learning their lessons. When people hit rock bottom, now they're forced to learn their lessons. They're forced to find their inner strength. They're forced to change. You understand what I'm saying? But here you go, trying to intervene, trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, trying to fix everybody's problems. Stop it. And if it's not them clearing out their own karmic debt, remember I said it's only one of two things happening. Then it's in their destiny. That's the other thing happening. It's either karma, and they got to balance their scales, or it's in their destiny. And what's in their destiny, meaning it's giving them thicker skin. It's making them become a better person. It's putting them in positions to know how to problem solve. It's putting them in a mindset to where their faith has to be stronger than their fear. Do you understand what I'm saying? To where they have to lean on God and stop being so codependent on everybody else. But here you come. But here you come. Some of y'all are not going to be ready to hear this message. No, I feel like I need to save my mom and save my sister, save my dad. Listen, you will know when it's time for you to put your parents in retirement, because now you have generational wealth. That's something that you can intervene on. But when you know for a fact somebody is constantly pessimistic, somebody always in the tea, somebody always in the drama, somebody always gossiping, somebody always in a pessimistic mindset, somebody always complaining, and you stay trying to save them, you are impeding their growth. You are hindering them. There's lessons that they have not learned. This is why they're repeating the same cycle. They're going to continue to repeat it until they learn the lesson. This is how God uses situations and circumstances to thicken people's skin. If it ain't karma and they got to balance out their scale, it's in their destiny. It's helping them become a better person. It's helping them become more sharp. It's helping them become more wise. It's helping them to have more patience. It's helping them to have more understanding. It's helping them because at the end of their journey, they're going to have the keys to shed light at the end of the tunnel to show somebody else they can get through. It's nothing but lessons. You hear a lot of people out there say, oh, when you go through trials and tribulations, don't be scared. You know, it's just a detour. These are not detours. It's a part of the process. These are growing pains to get you to your destination. And when you get to your destination, if you have to be evolved into a different kind of person, guess what? You're going to go through things to assist in the evolving. But here you come. Let me just do this and do that. Stop rescuing people from their karma. Stop robbing people of their rock bottom. Because in that rock bottom, when they in the dirt, when they in the thick of it and they in that dirt, let's think about a rose. When you plant a rose, you in the dirt. You dig a hole, you put the seed in the dirt, and you getting dirt, you throw dirt all on top of it. That's you, that's these other people getting dirt thrown on top of them. Trials and tribulations, going through this, going through that. Might struggle this month, but then next month got more than enough money. Might spend too much money. So now they can't pay their car note for the next month. But they need to learn how to have money management, or maybe they need to learn how to appreciate the finances that they do have before they can open up the floodgates of abundance for more finances. That's all the dirt being thrown on them, right? Because you the rose, you the seed, they the seed. You that rose, and that's all the dirt being thrown on them. The trials and tribulations, the sad nights, the not leaning on God and leaning on everybody else and being so codependent, robbing other people from their own money. You know that person who always calling everybody in the whole family, can you pay for this? Can you pay for that? Can you pay for that? They lean on everybody but God. That's all the dirt being thrown on them. But what comes with the dirt? When you bury that seed, that rose seed, and all that dirt is being thrown on you, the trials and tribulations, everything that I just said, all of that dirt is painful, it's growing pains, it's struggle. You got to persevere, which is necessary to get to where you going. All of that dirt to being thrown on the seed, what's the beauty in that dirt? Nutrition. A lot of nutrients through that dirt. That dirt is no longer dirt that you buried in. That dirt has become soil. That dirt has become that incubator that is grooming that seed for survival skills, right? As you picking up what I'm putting down. All that dirt being thrown on top of people. All that dirt being thrown on top of you. It's necessary for the evolution. You don't just wake up with thick skin. You got to go through situations and circumstances to acquire this. You don't just wake up with the tools necessary to reach your highest self for the greater good of this world. You go through things to acquire the tools. You go through things to learn things. You go through things to know how to have better time management, better money management, better discernment on what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. You got to bump your head in order to stop toxic cycles. You got to bump your head in order to learn to stop dealing with the same type of people. You got to bump your head to know because you experience what you don't want. Now you know what you do want. God said this message is for somebody. Stop rescuing people from their karma. Stop rescuing people from their rock bottom. As long as people ain't dying, it's okay that somebody hit a bump in the road. There's a lesson in that. Stop letting people be so codependent on you. Some of these burdens ain't your burden to carry. Because when you start carrying everybody's burdens all the time and you rescuing people all the time, they're not learning the lesson here. They're not growing. They're not becoming stronger. Because here you come. You gotta walk to work. I'm so sorry. Let me just pick you up and take you every day. And now you tired. And now you ain't got no gas money. Now you holding resentment to them because they don't even want to give you no gas money. You see how that works? God works harmoniously. Harmony. God works with harmony. So if there's something happening in somebody's life, there's a lesson that needs to be made, understood in order to make that clock go round. And if you come in and intervene, you robbing people of those lessons. Everybody is not your assignment. Everybody is not your duty to swoop in and pick up and play Captain Save-A-Ho. Allow people to stand on their own 2 feet. You'd be surprised. I'll be on the phone with y'all and y'all be like, well, my sister, she just not capable. She's not capable of just really taking care of her kids by herself. She's not capable of my brother. He's not capable of really just taking care of his family and paying all his bills by himself. You'd be surprised what a motherfucker capable of when you put them in a position to have to. But some people know they don't have to. Why? Because you finna come in and rescue them. Stop it. God says, stop it today. You are not helping people grow. You are hindering their growth. You are hindering the evolution. You are aiding in their stagnation. They gonna be all right. You a chosen one. You here at the winner circle, you always all right, ain't you? Everybody else got the same abilities. They just got to tap into that. You've just done it before them. They just have to tap into that. Stop playing Captain Save-A-Ho, y'all. Now, if you're helping people from time to time, you know what I'm saying, all right. But if you see somebody in that repetitive cycle, stop coming to their aid. Let them balance the scale. Let them learn the lesson. Let them find the inner strength. Let them learn how to lean on God and stop being codependent, digging in all their family's pockets. Stop rescuing people from their rock bottom, because rock bottom is how you rise up, okay? I love y'all so much. Let me know what you thought about this video. Book a session with me. Listen, if you haven't got your tickets to the Chosen One Chronicles, it is going up, y'all. We only got a few more seats left, so get your tickets while they're available, okay? We got a lot of people that are registering, a lot of people that's about to be in the building with Coach E. Energy's finna be through the roof, okay, you guys? And this is an online event. Somebody had asked me, like, where is it? It's an online event, you guys. It is a virtual event through a Zoom link, okay? So, and once you click on the link, you'll see all the information is there. But get your tickets, you guys, because the time is ticking. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time at the Winner Circle.